everyone, I'm Elena and welcome to Makeup Fabulousness. Today I wanted to show you how you can get a mermaid look with not using a lot of, just focusing on the eyes and cheeks. I will have all my makeup listed down in the description box below, but I wanted to just give you a nice simple tutorial, and I've been seeing all these mermaid and unicorn tutorials and nobody dresses like a mermaid, so I just thought I would kind of turn it up a notch, and this is the final look. So if you'd like to see how I got this look, you can subscribe below for more looks like this, and keep on watching. Okay, so first what I want to do is prime my eyes. I'm going to use the Urban Decay Anti-Aging Primer Potion, and I like this because it'll smooth out the lid and give me a nice surface to put the eyeshadow on. Okay, next what I want to do is the eyeshadows. So I'm going to take this Mermaid Light palette by Saucebox, and I'm going to start out with giving myself a base color, or actually a transition color. So I'm going to use this color here, which is called Warm Sand. So I'm going to take this crease brush by Urban Decay, and then just go ahead, tap off the excess because this does get quite a bit powdery, and just work on giving myself a transition color. And raise it up just a little bit so that it gets a little bit into my brow bone area. But still, I'm just using the simple windshield wiper motions that you're familiar with. Okay, next what I want to do is the main color. So I'm going to take this shader brush, get it out. It's a nice big one. It's by Real Techniques. And I'm going to take this color La Sirena and just put it on my lid. And just tapping it on, since this is basically a round brush, which is nice because it can blend at the same time. Now with just using a couple of colors, you get a nice, simple, elegant look. I may add in a couple of colors for highlighting, but I'm trying to keep it for the most part simple. See, this blends really well as packing on the color, even though it's a rounded brush, because it's a really large brush. And I'll blend into the transition shade seamlessly. I'm just going to take this blender brush right here and just blend it out. Just going to take this blender brush and just add it so it blends with the crease. And since this brush is a little bit small, the other brush is a little big, I'm just going to try to get in the inner corner. Actually, what I'm going to do is take this smaller brush and just bring it downward. lastly, I'm going to take this little detailing brush and take moon shadows and just use that as a highlight for the inner corner, as well as a brow bone. Well, actually, I'm going to take a different brush for that brow bone. I'm going to take the other side of the blender brush and just use that as the brow bone color because it doesn't have purple in it. Okay, next what I want to do is the waterline. So I'm going to take this color by NYX Faux White. It's called Seashell, and it's like a pale pinkish purple. So I'm just going to line my waterline with this. What's really nice about these is that I've noticed that the faux blacks as well as the faux whites from this line last all day. I have all my makeup done. The only thing I left alone is the eyes, which you're seeing now, as well as the highlight, because I'm using a special highlight from Saucebacks. It's for Mineral Veil, so I'll be using that for the tutorial. Okay, next what I'm going to do is use Tarte, but before I do that, I want to actually curl my lashes because I'm going to be using false lashes with this. So I don't use these a lot, and I'm using the NYX Lash Curler, and you just want to gently get your lashes in there and just press and hold it for about 5 seconds, and then press and take it up a little bit more towards the edges and hold that for 5 seconds. So this one is curled and this one isn't. Mine are naturally curly, but they sometimes droop. That's why I'm doing this, so that they look better with the lashes. Okay, now I'm going to use the Tarte eye mascara. And I'm going to go ahead and just add a light coat on since I'm going to be wearing false lashes. Oh, you know what? I did a boo-boo, guys. I forgot to put my liner on, so I'm going to have to let this dry. But maybe since I'm putting a light coat, I can get away with it. So normally, guys, my mistake, put your liner on first. So we're going to have to be very careful with this. I'm going to use the Milani Eye Tech Extreme. It seems to give you, see this point, it's really nice and thin. So I'm just going to do a thin line basically to give my lashes more volume, as well as just give it more definition. And since I have to do this very slowly to not press on the actual lashes themselves. Now I don't tightline with liquid liner, so I'm not going to tightline, but you can tightline with just a black pencil, I think. And also tightlining is good if you tend to have hooded eyes. And mine are slightly hooded. Oops. I have to fix that. I will be right back. Okay, now that I've fixed that, what I did was I took this Q-tip and dipped it into my Physicians Formula, where is it? Makeup Remover Lotion. Usually I don't like to do stuff like this, but I thought it would be a good alternative to using just a simple cleansing cloth. And it did remove some of the shadow, so I just took this little brush and just blended it back in. So let me just go back to where I was and try to get this evenly lined. I don't like to take my lines too far down because my eyes turn downward. So what I did off camera was pull the shadow up so that it lifts the eyes. Now what I'm going to do is go off screen and put on these double up lashes by Ardell. Since still fairly new to doing lashes, it might be a little time consuming to do it on camera, so I will be back again. Okay, so I actually made a change from the lashes because the double ups were winding up, overtaking my whole brow bone area. So they're great lashes, they're just not for me. So I went down to these Ardell 105s, which still gives me that nice, long, fluttery look without taking the focus away from the eyes, because that's the goal of this tutorial, is giving yourself a mermaid look with eyes. Okay, next what I want to do is just put a little glow on. So Saucebox Cosmetics was nice enough to send me this mineral veil powder. So what I'm going to do is use my e.l.f. highlighting brush and just work it into the sides. And this is their mineral veil by Saucebox. So now it is very hot here, so oh, that's really nice. The Geo Champagne and Touch of Rose Gold Glow. Just balances out here. Yeah, it's nice because it really gives you a nice glow, but it can be blended in. So let's see, let's just tap this to blend. Just so it's not, for me it's a little bit, that's okay. I'll just glow like a mermaid. Okay, last thing I want to do is put on my wig, so I will be right back. Okay, this is the final look. So as you can see, you can do just a really simple tutorial and still get that mermaid look you want. The lashes are always optional on these guys, you know, it's about you doing you. I just did it to give it a little bit more of a romantic look since my lashes aren't super long. But this is the look. Let me know what you think below. I went with a simple mermaid wig, or a simple wig, which just because, well, first of all, I can't wear the real red wigs. It doesn't go with my skin tone. And second of all, what do you call it? I just wanted to go more of a natural mermaidy look, and this is nice because this can be worn for other stuff too, like at Halloween time. Okay, so let me know what you think. Like I said, down below, hit like or subscribe, and thank you all for joining me. If you've made it this far, please put a mermaid emoji down below, and thank you. And just remember, don't let anyone diminish your fabulousness.